Hey, it's Dave Dunn here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about OptimizePress and the page templates. Now, what we've got here is a sales page that I've created for a product, and as you can see, it's all laid out nice, formatted, and it's using a lot of the OptimizePress options. So we've got an order form here that's added to OptimizePress using a shortcodes. Then we've got this box here, and then a guarantee there. Excuse me if I'm moving quite fast, but there's a guarantee here. That's all done with the OptimizePress options, but what I'm talking about actually is the template itself. So I'm going to show you some examples. If I went to new page and we just called it test, and we just put some text there, test, if I could spell, and we published it. Because OptimizePress is geared for basically selling online, it's basically just a template theme. So we've published that page and we view it. It's very plain, isn't it? This is basically just a landing page so that you can direct traffic here, and if you've got an offer there, there's basically no effort for them to go then leave the page or hit the buy button. No navigation, nothing. So what we want to do is decide on our use for this page. So we might want to turn it into a squeeze page, we might want to turn it into a sales page, or we might want to just turn it into a blog page. So what we do is use the page templates here. So what we've got here, we've got a blog page design, and we've got blog page design with no sidebar. So if I show you the blog page design itself and update that, and we refresh, you can see now this has been transformed into a typical blog type page with comment section and a sidebar here where I've added a Facebook like box and some text or whatever where we added our blog post. Now, if we're creating a sales letter, that's obviously not ideal, is it? Because we've got too much leakage on this page and it's not formatted correctly for a sales letter. So if I come back here, we've got all these other options. Now, I mentioned sales letters, but I might as well go down this list and basically show you these other options, because there's quite a few options here. But below the blog templates, that's the blog page design that I showed you. There's a blog template that will actually look like this, but it will list all your blog posts, so it'll be like a part of the blog system. So if I actually change it to a blog template so you can see what I'm talking about, we're full with content and images. You see it's got a hello world post there, and if I click on that, it takes me to hello world. Okay, now below that we've got members templates. So if I took it to become the members homepage for the free DAP and wish list, which is what we recommend for a fast member, and updated this, and then refresh this page again, which is actually the blog post. I'm going to go back to test and refresh test. You see the layout's completely changed from the blog design to the page where we put our text in, but it's got a layout ready for a sidebar with a navigation, and it's got some sort of navigation up here which isn't visible because of this bar, but ignoring the bar, we've got a navigation up here. Now we can change that again to any of these members templates. So depending on how you're configuring your membership site, you'd have a members homepage, and then you'd have your module pages, and then you'd have your content pages and a general page for the members area, and you've even got login pages. If I show you the login page, You see it's changed again and it's got our text here, but obviously we'd have a login form there if we were using FastMember. So we could use the FastMember shortcode. And just insert the shortcode and update that. And because I'm logged in, it gives my name. If I show you when I'm not logged in, it gives us a login form. Okay, so I'm sure you get the idea of the members area templates. Now, one of the main features of OptimizePress is the sales page templates, which obviously there's quite a lot of. So I'm going to show you. OptimizePress actually has a template preview gallery. So what we've got here is View Template Gallery, and it pops up a window, or tries to. Try that again. So we've got a template gallery here, and we can view the squeeze pages and sales pages, launch pages, membership pages, and blog pages. So looking at the squeeze pages, we've got a selection here, and these are all available from here. We've got sales pages, so you can basically create any of these layouts by just selecting from this list. Any of these. So if I selected Sales Letter Standard and updated this, and we remove our shortcode for the login form, and then update this page again, you see it's changed again. Very plain layout, but then here's where we start messing with the settings. Now we've got lots of settings here, squeeze options and launch page options, and then we've got membership options as well, and then some SEO options. So if we're using a sales letter template layout, we'd just come down and check the options here, and we can start adding headlines. So there you go, for a very generic headline. And updating it, and then if we refresh this, you see it's added a headline at the top of the page. Now if I put it where I'm not logged in, you can see it a bit better. There we go. And then as you build your sales page, you'd use all these options here. So you can add a video with it. You can add navigation to the sales page if you wanted. All manner of things. So basically get the layouts working the way you wanted them to. And then we've got launch pages as well. So depending on how you're setting up your website, you've got these type of launch pages that I'm sure you've seen product launches be launched on. And they leave the comments there and have a lineup of videos that are to come. So it's a very powerful system for actually creating the framework for your membership site. And then once you've got all your sales pages, squeeze pages together, as I showed you, you've got the membership pages, so you can create a membership area that looks like any of these. So you've got the login page, as I showed you. You've had your content with the video player, like in the Fastmember members area. And then you've got modules and the home page. So once you've got all the framework in place, you'd use Fastmember on the back end to protect the content, and then schedule the delivery of the content and however else you wanted to use it. And then finally the blog templates. So I hope this goes some way to explaining OptimizePress, and if you want to check out OptimizePress, make sure you visit the link below this video, and thank you very much for watching.